Hi, I'm Rekha and I'm the Chief Trainer of KalpaTharu Consulting. When an option is given to you, whether to choose a ready-made attire or a custom-made attire, which one would you choose? To avoid hassle, you may choose a ready-made one, but just imagine there is no hassle at all. It is a fit to your body, a customized attire. Then I hope you will definitely go for a customized one, which suits your style, your body structure, and so on, right? In a similar way, when it comes to project management, it also has to be tailored, customized based on the project. So, when we are talking about tailoring, it is a deliberate adaptation of the project management approach, governance, and processes to suit the respective project environment. So, when we are talking about tailoring, you need to understand the project context, the governance, and the operating environment when you have to customize or tailor your project approach. So, your project may be operating in a complex environment and you need to balance between so many competing demands. So, to list few of the competing demands, maybe you have to deliver the product in short interval and reduce cost, maximize the value, increase the quality, perform or provide the product with high quality, compliance to the regulatory requirements of the project, and adapt to the demanding stakeholders' needs. So there may be so many demanding factors which you need to balance. So you need to understand these factors, analyze them, and based on that is where you need to have a more customized and a tailored approach for your project. To take a simple example, but a very important one, communication. Maybe your project is comprised of some hundreds of stakeholders, or there may be only few, maybe 20, 30 people. Then how you're going to communicate cannot be the same in both of these projects, right? Likewise, the processes. In some processes, you may have to have a elaborate or multiple steps, but in some projects, you need not have such an elaborate processes, multiple steps. When you're going to have too many processes in a small project, then it would be waste of time and money, right? And likewise, the governance model or the other structures which you're going to follow in your project. In some projects, you may have to have a more elaborate processes and structures. In some projects, it may not require. So it is very important for you to customize your project. So it's important to customize your project management approach. No single approach is suitable for all the projects. So based on the size, complexity, and other factors in the project, and the organization culture, the industry, the domain in which the project is operating, all these things has to be considered when you need to tailor your project. So, what are you going to tailor your project? What are you going to customize in your project? So, when it comes to tailoring, you may be tailoring the life cycle and the project management approach, or the processes, the engagement, tools, and the methods and the artifacts which we use. So, when it comes to the life cycle and the development approach, maybe like based on the various factors, you need to decide whether to have a single phase or a multiple phase, or you need to go with an agile method, hybrid method, or a predictive method. This is customization, right? This is tailoring. And likewise, when it comes to processes, you may have to decide whether to add any new processes, remove the existing, any of the existing processes, blend few processes, or align few processes. For example, maybe depending upon, maybe this project has high regulatory aspects and hence you need to add a few processes of additional inspection methodologies, or the project is not that complex and hence you want to remove some of the processes, or you want to adapt, maybe you are following a predictive method, but you want to follow good practices from the agile method. So there can be adding or removing or blending, aligning or modify your process. When it comes to tools, maybe you have to decide whether you want to have a existing tool, use the existing tool, or you want to buy any new tools based on the complexity of the project. When it comes to engagement, the people, do you want to bring in experienced people in your project or not so experienced people? Empowerment in engagement, depending upon the criticality of the project and the experience of the project, you may want to decide whether to empower your team members to a greater extent or to hold the authority to yourself. And likewise, methods or the artifacts. So you want to decide what type of documents you want to create, customization of the documentation. So all these things are going to be tailored. So I hope you understood the importance of tailoring and why tailoring is required for effective project management. If you'd have understood the basic concepts of tailoring and the importance of tailoring, like this video, and we will come out with more videos to help you understand what are the factors that actually influences you to tailoring your project and to have a better project management process in your project. So like our video and subscribe to our channel for more learnings. Thank you very much.